It is my firm belief that every man needs a man cave. And with the Knicks getting the third lottery pick, we're going to need to go to that cave pretty often. Going to see how this goes. KD, Kyrie, listen. We need a man cave. I want to talk about something else. Not a man cave, but a men cave. And D3 Ministries in the Bronx is presenting actually what's called the Men Cave Conference. It's a call for all men to gather together for a time of brotherhood, fellowship, and togetherness. And here sharing a little bit more about the upcoming event and D3 Ministries is Marcel Langhorn. He's the senior pastor of Dunamis Deliverance, Discipleship Ministries. Try saying that three times. Dunamis, Deliverance, Discipleship Ministries. Good to have you, Pastor.
How are you?
How's everything going?
All is well.
I was talking about the Knicks and the man
I
cave.
know.
Man. I'm feeling a certain type way, man.
Right.
Are you a Knicks fan?
No.
Who's your team?
No one.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, pray for me. How about
Right.
that?
Okay.
Okay. So you got a very special conference. So you're dealing with men, right?
Yes.
And you're taking a look at men and trying to really empower them. Why the conference?
Because I find that men are so inclusive, and they are just isolated. Some of the issues that they have is that they're dealing with so many issues, but they don't want to be expressive about it. So the man cave is designed to gather men together so that they can come together in like minds and like issues that they normally wouldn't be able to talk about with family members, with their significant other, and it gives them the opportunity to explore their inner self and to deal with the issues that plague them. So that's what the man cave is really about.
So guys will be coming together, and as they come together, it's time for brotherhood and togetherness. And talk about the togetherness, because sometimes I think as men, what's often been said is that we know how to get together, but we really don't know how to get together.
Yeah. So a lot of times we get together, but we don't talk.
Right.
And some of the issues is that men don't talk, and we want to get this conference together so that people can express themselves, have an area of vulnerability, but an area where there can be a transparent and a safe place for men to express their concerns, their ideas, their frustrations, so that they can be able to get those things resolved and be able to just tap into their purpose, to their drive, so why they're here, why they were created. So we designed that so that they can tap into, so we have workshops involved so they can deal with identity. Our conference this year is identity, dealing with the I am, dealing with us personally, knowing what God wants us to do and what God has orchestrated in our lives, and what is our purpose here on life. Because I find that when men don't know their purpose, then they don't have passion. And if they don't have passion, then they get depressed. And then other things lead to that. So we want to identify their purpose, identify what they are here to do so that they can implement that and be effective in our community.
And when we talk about the things that men are actually talking about, give a little clue, because sometimes we don't know what men are actually talking about behind closed doors, and it's not always derogatory. They're real issues that men actually face. What are some of the things that you're hearing at the forefront of what men are saying?
Well, some of the things is that men are dealing with abandonment issues, with the absentee of the father or the absentee of the mother, dealing with those issues as they go for the frustration and the rage that comes out of that. Just dealing with issues with insecurity, not feeling good enough to accomplish these things. They have most of these men. They have purpose. They have goals. They want to open businesses, but their lack of ability to just relate to their emotions and just deal with those things that would plague them and stop them and prevent them from really exceeding and excelling in life. Some of the things that we want to have them confront, because oftentimes men don't want to confront their issues. They don't want to deal with the things, amen, that really they're not good at. They want to, they will pat them on the back about their accomplishment. Good job, you played a good ball game. But when it comes down to their real issues and the things that's on the inside of them, that becomes an issue. So we want to just cultivate those things that's on the inside of them and have them just become better men.
And June 1st is the day, right?
June 1st. June 1st is the day. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be right here in the Bronx at 1501 Jerome Avenue. And it's going to be a great time. I think we're crossing all barriers. It's all men of all ethnic and socioeconomic endeavors. Our church is not really gearing it just for our our own church per se, but we're opening it up to anyone who desires to just want change and want to grow and just want to be productive in society.
So we'll make sure that people are getting connected now. Saturday, June the 1st. I'll give you the information before we close out the segment one more time. But for a brother out there that's watching or a man that's out there watching, tell them why it's important to be there.
It's important to be there because you need to know what is in you. And we're here to push out all of the purpose, all of your desires, all the things that you have kept dormanted in your life and just stagnated. And there wasn't anyone to help you cultivate those things. So I believe that iron sharpens iron. I just believe that we can get together, glean together, talk together, cry together, and just grow in the things of God.
Well, definitely want to thank you, Pastor Marcel Langhorn.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming and being with us. He is the senior pastor of Dunamis, Deliverance, Discipleship. And I want to let you know the Men Cave Conference will be taking place on Saturday, June the 1st again, from 3 to 9 at the New Settlement Community Center located at 1501 Jerome Avenue. Now, if you need more information, visit D3 Ministries. And if you want tickets, visit the Men Cave Conference.eventbrite.com. Well, we've come to the end of our show today. I want to thank all of our guests for joining us and you, the viewer, for tuning in. Now, if you missed any part of today's show, you can catch the Recablecast at 5 and 10 p.m. on Optimum's Channel 67. If you don't have that and say, well, I got Verizon Files. Well, we're on Channel 33. Well, I don't have that. Well, guess what? We're on the web anytime at bronxnet.org. That about wraps it up for us here on the Set of Open. I'm Daren Jaime. Make sure you keep this channel wide open, saying take care, God bless. We'll see you real soon.